welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking about how to talk about second order differential or differential, specifically real and differential. So I'm going to be talking about real and equal roots. Real and equal roots. I'm going to be talking about real and equal roots. So this is form for real and different to the other time. This was the form y homogeneous equals to a exponential n1x plus b exponential n2x. So this was for real and different roots. Real and different roots. So today we are going to be talking about real and equal roots. So what's the form of real and equal roots? That's the root, they are the same. Bracket of a plus bx. This is the form for real and equal roots. So we are going to be solving some few questions. Let's take some few questions. Y prime prime minus 6y then plus 9y equals 0. Equal 0 means it is an homogeneous equation. It is an homogeneous equation. This is understood. It is an homogeneous equation. So what was the first step I said? The first step I said is that change the first normal form in 2y over the x squared. That's y prime prime is double derivative. If it was y prime prime prime, that's 3 times it would have been a derivative. So it's just second derivative order. Then minus 6y prime, that's first derivative. Plus 9y equals what? 0. The second step, what did I talk about the second step? Now, taking this sum, the y over the x equals to m. The 2y over the x equals to what? N squared. This was the next stage. Now, what are you going to do is take this, put it to the equation. So what do we do? That's n squared. That's the 2y by x squared. N squared minus 6. The y by x is there. Plus what? 9. That's the constant. Equals what? 0. Now, let's use factorization method to work on this. Because since they are equal roots, I will use factorization method. Why I want to use factorization method here is because that they are going to have equal roots so that you won't be confused which one is m1, which one is m2. You understand? So they are all equal roots, they are going to be the same number, they are not going to change. If it was real and different root, I would have used quadratic formula. But since it's real and equal root, let me use factorization method. So this will be minus 3 and minus 3. That's minus 3m. Minus 3m will give you minus 6m. Then minus 3m times minus 3m will give you 9m. Understood? So let's factorize m squared minus 3m. Then minus 3m plus 9 equals to what? 0. So factorize out n here. So you have n minus 3 minus 3 n minus 3 equals what? 0. So n minus 3 equals what? 0. So n equals to positive 3 twice. So you see, they are the same, they are equal roots. Look at this, n minus 3, n minus 3. When you take this to this other side, it's 3. And same applied here. When you take this to this other side, it will still give you 3. So they are a positive 3 twice. So what was the form? This is the form y homogeneous equals to exponential mx bracket of a plus bx. So y homogeneous equals to exponential, what's your n? 3 times x, then a plus bx. So this is your general solution to the question. Let's have another example. Please, if you have any question, you can drop it below the comment section. I will be there to answer. So let's solve the next question. So we have the next question. We have the next question. 4y prime minus 12y prime, then plus 9y equals 0. So what was the first step? Our first step was changing it into its normal form. That's going to be 4 the 2y over the x squared minus 12 the y over the x, then plus 9y. That equals to 0. What's our next step? The y over the x equals n. The 2y over the x squared equals n squared. Now it's time to make a substitution. N squared is 2y over x. N is 2y over x. So you are going to make very simple substitution. Using equation. That's 4n squared minus 12n plus 9 equals 0. Let's use this factorization method. Factorization method is still working. So 9 times 4 is what? 26. 9 times 4 is 26. So let's think of a number that will multiply. It will give us positive 36. When we add or subtract, it will give us minus 12. So I go with minus 6 and minus 6. Minus 6m minus 6m will give you minus 12m. Then minus 6m times minus 6m will give you 86m squared. Understood? So that's going to be 4m squared minus 6m, then minus 6m plus 9 equals 0. So factorize out 2m. That's 2m is common. And then 2 minus what? Sorry, 2m minus what? 3 empty. The same thing applied. Factorize out your 3. Then this will be left to 2m minus what? 3 equals what? 0. So take it 2m minus 3. Then 2m minus 3 equals what? 0. So this will be m equals to, this will be 2m minus 3 equals 0. 2m equals to positive 3. M equals to 3 over 2. Same thing applied to this one. 2m minus 3 equals 0. 2m equals 3. M equals to 3 over 2. So they are the same root. So let's go on to the general equation. What's the general equation? Y homogeneous equals to exponential mx a plus bx. So your y homogeneous exponential, what's your a? You are equal, right? Depending on 3 over 2x bracket upon a plus b. X. This is your general solution to the equation. So let's go on and solve another question. Let's solve another question to confirm your doubts. So another question, y prime minus 10y prime, then plus 25y equals what? 0. Homogeneous equation. What's the next step? Change it to normal form. The 2y over the x squared minus 10 dy over the x plus 25y equals what? 0. Right? So substitution. The y over the x equals m. The 2y over over the x squared equals to m squared. Right? Now it's time to put this into the question. So that will be m squared minus 10m plus 25, that's the constant, equals to 0. We'll still go on and use the factorization method here. So this will be this. So guessing minus 5 and minus 5 will work because minus 5 minus 5 minus 5m minus 5m will give us negative 10m. Then minus 5m times minus 5m will give us 25m squared. So it will work. So m squared minus 5m then minus 5m plus 25 equals 0. Let's factorize it. M is common. M minus 5. Minus 5 is common. So that will be m minus 5 equals what? 0. So m minus 5, m minus 5 equals what? 0. Equals 0. So m minus 5, m equals to 5 plus positive 5 twice. So what we're going to have the form for real and equal root exponential mx a plus bx. So the homogeneous equation is going to be 5x a plus bx. Thank you, and drop on the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you once again.